Hey Simply family, it's Dave here. Just wanted to do a very quick, hopefully video to just update you with the bank situation. As you know, put something out just to say things are going a bit funny with our banks. We now know that Barclays closed all our bank accounts and we've not been able to access them or be able to pay bills or sort of direct debits. For those of you that give and tithe via standing orders or direct debits or online payments, you'll know that all your finances would have just gone back into your accounts. None of them would have been collected, they would have just bounced back. And Chris has been working hard on that, ringing around and doing lots of bits and pieces. And basically, yeah, they've closed the accounts. They have admitted that it was their, long story short, is they have admitted that it was their error. However, it's still unknown whether they'll open up. Transpires that bank can close an account whenever they want for no reason and without no warning. So yeah, so basically we don't know whether the bank's going to open. They reckon it could take up to 2 weeks to make a decision, and then 2 to 4 weeks, possibly longer, to get things open up and running. Obviously with Teignmouth powwow and bills and all outstanding orders and direct debits have been cancelled, our insurances are affected, all supplies, everything is has an effect. Chris has worked hard and managed to keep things rolling, but it's, you can't keep going like that for a long period of time. And in fact, we need this sorted before the end of the month. So what we're going to do, because of the unknown with our current bank, we're going to look to open up new bank accounts and so we can get things up and running before, prayerfully, before the end of the month. So I really would ask you to pray into that, because we do need to do that. Obviously, we have power on tea rooms and salaries and things like that at the end of the month. And so it would be super, and obviously we want to get standing orders set back up and direct debits and bills paid, and power has a does electric and gas charging, which they can't do at the moment. So we just want to get that up and running. So we're going to open up new banks and get that moving forward. So for you guys who particularly give into the bank, so if you tithe or give or bring your offering into the bank, either online, direct debit or standing orders, what we'll do is once that's set up, we'll obviously reset those things, or we'll contact you to get those things set back up again. But that won't be obviously till, you won't be able to set up till next month. So really what we're asking for this month is if you are able to give your tithes and offerings via cheque or cash, that would be amazing. So just stick it in an envelope. If you gift aid, just put your name inside or on the back or something, just for the gift aid purposes, and then put it in just in one of the offering buckets. So on a Sunday, so like today, there'll be an offering bucket, and so you can put it in there. Or within our home churches, we'll have little buckets around in our home churches, so when you come, you can put it in there, and or you could probably drop it into powwow tea rooms and get it passed on to me, and then I can get it to Chrissy to eventually go into the bank when it's opened up this month, because obviously we need money to go into the bank before the end of the month. So if you do give, like I say, online, direct debit, standing orders, please, if you could do it by cheque or cash and get it to us, we would super appreciate that. We run very tight, from month to month, and without those we'd be in trouble by the end of the month. So if you could, yeah, we'd really appreciate that. Lastly, just to say, if you have any questions or concerns, do get in touch. Happy to talk all of this stuff through with you. But we're trusting and praying that God's using it for good, that he's trusting us to still trust and walk with him, and that he will, like the word says, he works with everything for good for those that love him and walk according to his purposes. So please pray into that. Please pray that this gets sorted, and that, good comes from it. So that's all I really wanted to say. Like I said, if you want to get in touch, please do. Rest of everything else is running as should. You'll see on your newsletters that we're still doing home churches and corporate gatherings in between, as we have before. We've got some other bits and pieces coming up soon with things like Halloween and Christmas coming, and we'll start sharing with you about that soon as well, and some of the ideas that we have for those things. But that's it for now, and look forward to seeing you all soon.